Alright, here we go. So, another Antaran attack is imminent. We have our major system here called Linda. Look at this planet. Huge Terran. 30 max population, rich. I'm only at 13 population because it's a fairly new planet. I got it a couple of turns ago actually, and I bought all this stuff here. Starbase, missile base, fighter garrison. To fend off these Antarans that are coming. 3 destroyers and a cruiser. At the planet of Linda I have 4 battleships and a couple of small ones. The special thing about these ships is that I haven't designed them by hand. These were done by auto design. This ship and this second ship with the graviton beams and the battle scanner. And this third ship, also graviton beams and a battle scanner. And the ECM jammer as well, actually. This second ship has that too, ECM jammer. These ships were auto designed. And at the end of the video I'll show how that works, if you don't know it. It's a feature of the 150 patch. But let's first get into this fight. With the Antarans. I have one more ship incoming here, the Corona. It's also an auto-design ship. Zortrium armor level, class 3 shields, 7 anti-matter torpedoes. And a couple of lasers and bombs, but those are useless in the upcoming fight. Alright, so let's look at Linda first to make sure that we have bought a battle station, which is the case here. You can see this blue disc. So we will be upgraded from Starbase to Battle Station when the fight starts. Okay, let's turn. So here we go. The Antaran fleet attacks Cresta. This is my race at colony of Linda Prime. Now the Antarans, they don't like ships with only missiles on board. So this is the little ship. They all have a Merculite missile and nuclear missiles. That's what they target first to take that down. The other ship that they targeted is this one. It has a Pulson missile, but a huge amount, well, huge. 8 graviton beams, heavy mounted, and 2 regular ones, graviton beams. In combat against the Antarans, the inertial stabilizer really helps. The range master unit and the battle scanner really helps with firing those beams at the Antaran ships, which have very high beam defense. ECM jammer is pointless here because the Antarans, they don't have nukes or torpedoes or nothing. They do have these little interceptors here, because this fight is different from our previous video, which were destroyers and frigates, but now we have this cruiser, and let's take a look at that puppy. It has Xantronium armor, it has the best computer as always, and then it has a boatload of particle beams, but it has the 3 interceptors there, which are also fitted with particle beams, so these are very deadly fighters. Damper field, quantum detonator and wide area jammer are in classic. This is the 150 improved mod that also features lightning field for the cruiser, the intruder. So it's even harder to destroy this ship with missiles. The missile evasion base is 155% with the elite crew, and the lightning field happens before, well, it kills 50% of the nuke, so to say. Okay, so these smaller destroyers, they don't have that. They have the damper field quantum and the multi-wave ECM jammer. Look at this little difference, multi-wave ECM jammer versus the wide area jammer. So this is the best jammer in the game. Alright, so here's our fleet. We have, luckily, I think I can win this combat, but I'm gonna lose a lot of battleships because my battleships are actually not that great against Antaran fire. They're only Zortrium armored. The stabilizer will help, but there's no reinforced hull or heavy armor here. The battle station, on the other hand, it has a whopping 1080 structure and armor because of heavy armor and reinforced hull being present. Also, it has a range master unit and a battle scanner, so this is actually the heavy duty ship. Actually, it's not a ship, but a station. This will do most damage to the Antarans. On the planet, we have fighter garrison and a missile base with Pulson missiles. 3 damage blocked from class 3 shields. There's no planet shield here. The ships also have class 3 shields, but it's pointless against the Antarans because they have shield piercing weapons. So let's just start this combat. I'm moving forward a bit. These are my heavy graviton beams. Let's fire those at the big ship. 37 damage. You can see that is still a long way to go. So this guy has 300 structure and armor. This smaller guys have 100 structure and armor. The regular beam, the graviton beam, I use to target those interceptors. So we hit 1, 12 is now 11, and we are done. This is the ship being targeted by those fast-moving biddies. We shot down 1 again. Fire at the cruiser with beams, and the rocket goes to the marauder. This is not an auto-designed ship. This I created manually, but it's an older ship with titanium armor, class 1 shield. It's very clear, but it does have EMG Merculites. And EMG, of course, is a mod for a missile that makes that it does all damage directly to the drive. So here the drive is 5 hit points. So if I'm successful with hitting it with a EMG missile, it will instantly explode. So let's move close. Something like this. And fire all mercs at this marauder here down below. Then we have one of those little frigates left. He can move a little bit backward and fire his missiles. This guy has torpedoes. Oops, yeah, like so. And then fire. Done. This little guy is almost kaput. No more armor left, still 8 of 8 structure. Maybe we should put him like here and then fire. Something like that. Okay, so here's our battle station. This should save the day. Let's fire the heavy mount at the cruiser for 34 damage. That's not a lot actually. And then the 5 regulars at the interceptors. So we shot down another 2. We only have 7 left. Here's the planet. The interceptors will fire at the interceptors from the Antarans, and the nukes or pulsar missiles will fire at this guy. He's coming close. This guy did not explode, but it became immobile. Let's have a look. So drive is only 2 of 5. Ship immobilizes when half of the drive is destroyed. So in this case 2.5. So with 2 it is immobile, and with 0 it will explode. Immobile ships are of course easy targets. So let's fire at that ship now with the beam. And then we're gonna turn around, place ourselves, try to place ourselves in between the cruiser and the battle station, because we don't want this guy to start raiding it. That would be awful. This guy is severely damaged. It has no more armor. We do have a full drive, but we lost our range master unit and the battle scanner. So our targeting will suck. So for that reason, we want to go here and then target the immobile ship. This guy was antimatter torpedoes, but they only fire every other turn, so we have to wait. The point defense lasers, that's pointless. I'm not going to even try and fire that. I do position him here. And turn. Maybe turn like so. Yeah, like so. Done. Okay, the station. Will these point defense beams do anything? No, they won't. Let's fire the missiles as well at that guy. And these missiles too. There we go, EMG missile. That's one battleship down. Ooh. 4 structure left. The ECM jammer was lost, so now it has 75% evasion. Now you might ask, hey, that's a high number, but it's actually because this guy has a wide area jammer and that gives a missile evasion bonus to other ships as well. So this is fleet-wide bonus. We're done. There we go. Let's try and we have 1 shot left of our EMG missiles, so let's try and fire that at this guy here. We are back with torpedoes. This guy has nothing. And here's the battle station again. Let's fire all beams at that cruiser. And the missiles, the pulsons. Yep, we got the destroyer. So 3 destroyers down, only 1 cruiser to go. But it's still quite strong. We haven't fully taken all armor down yet. So let's keep pounding. That goes very slowly. 176 left. This guy has nothing anymore. Here's the wait turn. This guy can retreat. Battle station, as I said, is doing the heavy work, doing the most damage as well. Missiles, not so much, eh? Let's look carefully. 5, 5. That was 5 plus 5 damage from all these nukes. But we're almost there. And now an explosion is imminent, so we might want to get a little bit out of the way. Hopefully we can live. And maybe you should do the same thing. We can fire an antimatter torpedo. And here goes the battle station again to finish it off. Very nice. So we did lose some ships, but nothing too bad. And the most important thing is we safeguarded the planet, which is this incredible, nice Terran world. Okay, so we get a turn report. Okay, so for those of you who are still here, I lost some ships. I need to replenish those. So we're gonna make some auto-design ships now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 systems that are building a battleship. So let's pick the top one. We're building a different star streak than what we have here in the list. So what you can do, it's a hotkey Alt-AD, and then it will update the ship designs. So you can do that many times. Now we have a gyro ship. Wait, let me put it in the queue. 3 gyro destabilizers, a graviton beam, 12 point defense laser cannons, 3 antimatter bombs, augmented engines, inertial stabilizer, security stations. Maybe you say, hey, I don't want a gyro ship. Maybe I want something else. So press Alt-AD again. And now we get a ship which is... It looks like a beam ship, but it's actually a warp dissipator ship. And I can see that because it doesn't have the battle scanner. Normally beam ships will have a battle scanner. It doesn't have that here, but it has the warp dissipator and a stealth field even. This is kind of useless against AI. But graviton beams are still good. But you might say, hey, I don't want this ship either. I want a battle scanner ship, so you have to Alt-AD a little bit more. This is a torpedo ship, 8 antimatter torpedoes. Here's the beam ship with the battle scanner. Battle scanner, range master unit, and then the ECM jammer inertial stabilizer. This was what we just saw in the combat. Of course, when you do Alt-AD, all these 6 designs will update. So here we have a Titan. I don't have Titan technology, so I cannot build it. But you can update the designs with the same hotkey, Alt-AD. And at the same time, the cruiser will also update, and the destroyer. And the frigate also even. A couple of variations, not many. Here's a funny point defense ship. And this is 1 graviton beam ship with a stealth field again. Maybe I should mod that out actually, that the AI ships do not fit stealth fields. Because it's kind of useless. I'll make that change. Anyway, now you know how to play with auto-designed ships. So that's what I'm doing actually in this game. I'm not playing with manually designed ships. It is tactical combat, but with auto-designed ships it gives a very different experience. So I hope you enjoyed this little video again. Not a full playthrough, but just a snippet of part of the game. I started here at Iris. I have now terraformed these worlds. Still have a toxic here. Toxic terraforming is possible in the 150 improved mod. You need recyclotron. It's all the way here actually in advanced manufacturing together with the planet construction. So that's an interesting choice if you're not creative. Build new planets or terraform toxic worlds. Anyway, I'm not there yet. I still need to do this field first. I'm teching Federation at the moment, so it's completely something else. Okay, thanks for watching, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye now.